YouTube. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, The Masculine Legacy. And in this video, we're going to be talking about that why you should leave the red pill and take the God pill. Why you should turn your back away from these degenerate red pill YouTubers who are trying to spoil your soul and instead look through the word of God, Bible, Gita, Quran, and you should turn your back towards these degenerate YouTubers and embrace religion, embrace true sense of masculinity, right? So before beginning into this video, I request you guys that like this video, share this video, comment down your views, and subscribe to my channel. It's 4:30 in the morning and I'm making a video just after getting up, so I'm a little bit of sleepy, excuse me for that. But subscribe to my channel and press that notification bell icon to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let's jump into the video, guys. So lately I have noticed this, that a lot of young men, a lot of youngsters have started consuming these red pill YouTuber, these red pill content, right? And there are also women in this space who are doing a podcast, who are bringing on 10-15 guests and talking about that how male and female sexual brains, sexual behaviors are different, and how we are anatomically and biologically different and evolutionarily different, and how why it is okay for a man to cheat and why it's not okay for a woman to sleep with uh like lots and lots of male partners, and why body count, why virginity, these things matter. And these YouTubers also collab with each one another, and they talk and they ram and they rant about 2-3 hours and God knows who watch these degenerate guys. But seemingly it appears that a lot of you young guys, a lot of young guys, and probably it may be you are interested in these kind of female nature, these kind of content about how you should pick up women from bars and clubs, and what text you should text what you should text to a woman on a first date, or uh, uh, how you can have amazing sex with a woman, and how you can manipulate her to sleep with you, right? You may be interested in these kind of content, and it's not your fault. I was also attracted to these kind of content when around 2 years ago, when I had a very bad breakup. I had not been in a relationship since last 2 years, right? And you will call me crazy because I started dating when I was really young. I started dating when I was around 15 or 16, right? My first girlfriend was in 15. I started dating from that time, and I had never been single up until these 2 years ago. I was never been single for more than like 4 or 5 months, right? And I was continuously changing my girlfriends, and I have lived a very sinner kind of lifestyle. But now I'm clean, now I'm sober for last 2 years. No girlfriend, no illicit sex, no sex, right? uh, but the point which I'm making here is that when I had this really bad breakup, my girlfriend cheated on me, right? 2 years back. So I started questioning all my beliefs, that is love is true? Should I love a woman? Are all women like this? And I started researching that why girls cheat and this and that. And I just stumbled upon this red pill content on YouTube, and I started watching it and I liked it. Uh, and slowly I started developing these understanding and these concepts which these YouTubers teach you, preach you, that how women are hypergamous, how all women are same, and how women are not loyal, women are not moral, and how women are trapping men into a vicious trap these days, right? And initially you will see that you will feel kind of attracted towards this kind of content because it justifies your hate towards your ex, towards your towards how girls treat you, or maybe you're not getting enough attention from girls and you are taking these black pill where these guys are teaching you that you don't look good, or you are bald and that's why you are not attracting girls. You don't have a beard, that's why you are not attracting girls. You don't have height, you don't have muscles, and that's why girls are not talking to you, right? So initially when you watch these kind of content on internet like black pill, red pill, these kind of content on internet, or say MGTOW, men going their own way, you see these kind of content, initially you will feel attracted, but in long term it will leave you depressed, it will leave you hopeless and a dead soul in long term. Because you know what, as humans, as men, it's your biology to protect and provide for a woman and for a family. It's in your DNA to do that. Like we as men are not meant to be supposed alone for life. uh, and that's my point here. So a lot of you guys will say that a lot of you guys are not in favor of marriage these days. A lot of you guys are skeptical to marry a woman, and especially in the Western world. I live in Indian part. The things are much better in India and in the in the Eastern region of the world as compared to the degenerate Western world. But let me tell you that in India too, things are getting worse and worse day by day. So I'm all up for these guys who are skeptical about marriage and who are skeptical about marrying a woman. And as I say that, it's not necessary to marry. I am all up for virgins. I'm all up for monk mode guys who don't want to marry, who just want to live by themselves. But the point is, if you are living a bachelor life, you better live like Jesus Christ. You better live like Buddha. Like, you better live on God's word. I don't want you to stay a bachelor. I don't want to stay a non-married guy, a guy who has never married and sleeps with 300 girls and behave like these playboys and these Dan Bilgerians. Because you know what, this is degenerate lifestyle. And interesting fact is that a lot of you guys who are watching these red pill content, and including these red pill beta YouTubers too, these guys teach that, you know what, women are not loyal these days, women are hoes, women are this, women are that, and women are sleeping around this, that. And ironically, these guys teach you how to sleep with a woman. Ironically, these guys teach you tips and techniques to get into the pants of a woman, right? To 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 uh, to strip off the whole idea, the whole concept, the whole ideology of this red pill revolves around the fact that how you can undress a woman, how you can strip off her panties. And there I said it, how you can undo her bra, how you can strip off her panties, and how you can get her naked in your bed performing all kind of exotic and mind-blowing sex positions with you. This is what red pill is teaching you. This is what red pill is intentionally trying to make you. And if you are a man with an ounce of masculinity, you will have an inner desire to sense it, that this is wrong. Like, imagine when you have not like when you did not see this red pill content. Imagine as a man, imagine as a virtuous, as a righteous man, will you like, are you judging yourself, or will you judge a righteous virtuous man by the number of women he has slept with? Like, do you think that your soul value is just by a number which you will go and show off, and which you will go and brag about, that hey, you know what, I'm an alpha guy, I sleep with 100 women, I sleep with 300 women? No, you are not an alpha, bro. Just go and see throughout the history, there has been men who had been committed to one wife, or who had, even they had married, they had polygamous relationships, just like in Islam, just like in Muslim. But these guys married, and these guys were not vulgar. These guys protected, these guys provided for these women, these guys took care of their family, their children, their women, their wives, their parents. These were responsible men. They were not sleeping around, they were not unzipping the pants of every single woman they meet, they were not approaching girls in the clubs and the bars. And even till today, you won't respect a man who is doing all these kind of degenerate stuff if you have any ounce of masculinity left in your body and your brain, right? So the point is, you cannot be that kind of person who constantly complains about female nature, who constantly complains about how women are getting degraded these days, and still uh, feeding into the matrix, still doing all these kind of degenerate acts which promote an overall degeneracy in the society, because you as a man are producing the demand for hose. You as a man are, you as a man, when you watch these kind of red pill things, when you go to clubs, when you manipulate these women sleeping in with you, sleeping with you, when you do casual sex, when you do one night hookups, one night stands, you are the man, you are the problem, because you are subconsciously you are giving off these intentions to the society that only these kind of women should be there, because you are a hungry man, you are a pervert starving beta who is craving for some pussy, right? And you are putting out that need in society, and the more red pill youtubers on are on are in the space of YouTube, the more hungry betas we will have, the more sex maniacs, the more psychologically narcissistic guys we will have in our society, right? And that's why I am in total favor that all these guys who are talking about this female nature, and all these guys who are talking about that how women are hoes, and all these guys who are talking about that how uh, this and that, and who are extremely misogynistic and extremely hateful towards women, right? These guys should be banned. And now you will come that, bro, you are a feminist. Bro, I hate the feminism more than these guys. I hate feminism more than these guys, because do you think that these guys who are teaching you red pill are preaching traditionality? They talk about how women should be traditional, they talk about how women should cover themselves or this and that, and yet they still teach you to go and approach women in clubs. You don't find wives in clubs. And what kind of traditional man goes to a club, right? So the all these guys who are preaching that you should do this and mind games, and you should text a woman like this, you should text a bitch, you should text a hoe, and you should perform this kind of sex with a woman, these guys are talking about traditionality. Like, really, are you kidding me? Like, these guys are not talking about traditionality. These guys are just using traditionality as a tool to attract you. These guys are just because these youtubers, these content creators know that these days women are completely opposite of what they should be, and that's why they are making these women accountable. That's why they are promoting this kind, that's why they're creating this kind of podcast where they are debating with women on traditional values. But the point is, they don't follow these traditional values themselves, because if a man was traditional, then he would not have done these kind of videos, then he would not have teach you all these satanic, all these devilish things. A man who is really a man, just like me on my channel, all there are people in YouTube space. Just I remember a name, David Hammond from Self Developed. Like, I'm a fan of this guy, and I'm a follower of David Hammond Self Developed. Like, he's a man of God, he's a man of Christ, he preaches the word of Holy Bible, and a real man will do that. A real man won't teach you how to sleep with 300 girls, right? And that's why, if you want to improve on your masculinity, and these guys who will come and write in the comment section that I'm a feminist, first of all, I'm not a feminist. I don't believe that men and women are equal, and I believe that men are beautiful, men are the best creation of God, and women should follow man, men should lead, and women have their own roles and duties in society, and men have their own roles and duties in society. And a man and a woman should be in love, and they should make a family, they should marry, they should have kids. And I'm all up for marriage, I'm all up for traditionality, I'm all up for that. Women should stay at home, women should take care of their families, men should go out and do the work, do the hard work, and provide for their families. I'm all up for that. So first of all, I'm not a feminist, but the point is that I cannot tolerate disrespect against women. If any guy keeps shitting on women, like talking about feminism, and I'm all pissed off by feminism too, and I am all up for ranting on feminism, but because I dislike feminism to the core of my heart. But the point is that these guys who are 24 by 7 talking about how women are bad, and these guys yet are teaching you how to get into the pants of a woman, it fucking annoys me. The point is that these guys are transforming you into an animalistic, into a moron, into a psychic person, right? You are opening doors for the Satan, you are opening doors for the devil, right? And I don't want you to move on that part, right? Embrace traditionality, embrace real masculinity, embrace God, embrace the word of Quran, Holy Bible, Gita, right? Whatever religion you follow, whichever God you follow. But the point is, you should be a man. As a man, you should be a person of family. As I said, that I'm all up for marriage and I'm all up for monkhood. I don't say that every one of you should marry, but the point is, if you are not marrying, you better stay like Jesus Christ, you better stay like Buddha, you better stay a celibate monk. Don't I'm not at all in support of adultery or in support of fornication and all these kind of nonsense BS in today's modern society. And you will say that, but you have done premarital sex, and you said that I had all these girlfriends. Yes, I had all these girlfriends, but I have them no more around me. And I'm just like, I will be 23 in this year, June. I'm right now 22 years old, 22 years and 7 months old, and it's my age to sleep around with girls. I'm quite young, and I if I want, I can sleep with them. I have options today, and I have that quote unquote game, right? I have that capabilities to attract and sleep with women, but I won't do it because I am a man of God. I'm a man of uh, religion, right? I'm a man of traditionality, and I have found myself. I have discovered myself, and I accept that I'm not perfect, and nobody is perfect, and I'm definitely not saying that I have not sinned. I have sinned a lot. I have a lot to repent for. But the point is, at such a young age, I realized all these things, and I came back to the way of God, and I'm liking it. And that's why I'm inviting you guys to leave Red Pill, leave all these degeneracy, stop caring about how to sleep with a woman, stop caring about how to attract women, and stop caring about how to text a woman, how to approach in day, how to approach in night, and all these day game, night game videos which you are watching on YouTube. Stop watching this filthy shit and do something about your life. Build your kingdom. God will give you a virtuous, kind, generous woman. And all these guys who are talking about, no, but all the women are same, all the women are hoes. Shut the fuck up. You have not seen the word yet. You are you are a chicken fresh out of an egg, right? You have not seen the whole word. You cannot judge every single woman, and not every single woman is like that, who is uh, um, blazing these horns in feminist rallies, and standing up for abortion rights, and marching against Trump, and you know what, shouting on roads, and feminism, and dressing like a slut. Not every woman is like that. Come to India, come to the Asian parts of world, and go to the more conservative parts of Asia. You know what, come to India, come to Pakistan, come to Sri Lanka, and come to these third world countries which are far apart from Europe, or far apart from, and even in Europe, you go to Eastern Europe, in Romania, in Slovakia, in Latvia, all these countries, Luxembourg, you go to these countries, and you will find kind, virtuous, good hearted women too. Not everyone wants to wreck his family up. Not everyone wants to divorce her husband. Not every woman wants to take the child custody of her children. Not every woman wants to do that, right? You are just watching these hoes on internet, and you are assuming that every woman is like that. You are making a huge mistake. I used to think like that, because what you see is what you believe. If you will watch all these videos that how women are these bad creatures and how women have evil intentions, you will develop that kind of negative feelings towards this gender, towards a whole gender, right? Which is not right, absolutely, because women are beautiful creatures. Women are the best creation of God. Just like men, women were created out of a man's body according to Bible. Go read Genesis, how God created men from how God created woman when Adam needed a woman, and how God created a woman from his body, from his rib, right? Go read that, and you will come to an understanding that how men and women are complementary to each other. You cannot be complaining about female, 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 and all these kind of things, all these bullshit red pill alpha so-called YouTubers are doing. So stop watching this red pill degeneracy, come to the way of God, and may God, may Allah, may Jesus, may Krishna will bless you guys. So with that, I will put an end to this video. I hope that you guys like this video. I will meet you in a new video with a fresh new topic. Till then, keep grinding, keep hustling. Love you all. Goodbye. God bless you.